So here it is, it's arrived at last, my salongo. So let's see what the others have had. Lottie's had the same, and Alonso is gone for octopus. So I'm going to tuck into that in peace, mind you. You see me eat enough, so this is going to be my moment now, and I'll give you my opinion of it after I've eaten it. How can I refuse? The lovely Fernando has offered me a poncha. It's a kiwi fruit one, I think. Is it kiwi fruit?
Yeah, lemon, orange, and honey.
Or lemon, orange, and honey. So I can't refuse it. Here it goes. I love the way they've made this glass. Ooh. You can really taste the honey in that. Oh, that is delicious. And soured, by the way.
Special today, my mother homemade fresh.
So Fernando has offered me, he's spoiling me here, passion fruit pudding is homemade by his mother. I'm going to try it, of course. This is hard to do. I'm going to put the camera down there. That's better. Here it is. You can see that. I know it's not very pleasant watching me eat, but it's all part of the fun. Oh, that is absolutely delicious. Fernando, excellent. Muito bom. Welcome back. It's my 5th day on the Pearl up the Atlantic. I've just parked the car there behind, as you can see. Can you see it there? Is that better? And we are going to check out the only cable car left on the island which I've not yet been on, and it's the one to Fajã dos Padres. I had to park all the way back there because, as you can see, all the cars are parked along the road, as there are no parking right next to the cable car. It only has a few spots for about 8 cars. So people have to do what they got to do when it comes to parking here. Here are the prices and the opening hours for your perusal. So the gentleman who sold us the tickets, which incidentally cost €12 return, has told us we have to wait up to 8 minutes. But in the meantime, have a look at the view down below. Isn't that just wow? You can see the Faja in all its glory. And if I move over to this section, you can see the pier below where people swim, and there's a little white boat there too. Here's the cable car which has just gone up. I think we're going to be in that one. Once it's emptied, we'll find out in a moment. So here we go. We are boarding the cable car, the only one left which I've yet to board on the island of Madeira. And Alonso's gotten on safely, and Lottie. Here we go. And what a drop that is. It's not as scary as it looks because you're enthralled by the views around you, and it is quite steady and stable. And here's a view back up from whence we came through the window, and that's the other cable car heading back up. didn't take too long. It was barely 2 minutes and we're almost at the bottom. And we survived it. Only a couple of meters to touchdown. Slowly does it easy. And that's it. So, doors opening any moment.
Let's see.
So that is it, ladies and gentlemen, my final cable car trip on the island of Madeira. So let's explore Fajã dos Padres, see what it has to offer. And as you can see, there's a lovely plant in front of us with some exotic fruit, sprinkler there, and that's a view up from whence I came, as you can see more clearly. And let's do it, Alonso, are you ready? What are you pointing at? Lizards. Oh, well, they're everywhere. As you can see, there's 2 lizards down there. You're allowed to say lizards. Because I thought for a moment I was flying low, the way you pointed. Okay, let's see what's up this way. Lottie, did you find anything interesting yet?
I've seen some beautiful butterflies.
Ah, I haven't seen any butterflies yet in Madeira. Oh, I see one there, just over there, way in the distance. Welcome. There's a restaurant up ahead to the right, so definitely have to check that out at some stage. So I see just at the back of the cable car station, there's a section which says Provido, and I believe that this must be where the bed and breakfasts are for people to stay overnight. So heading into the Faja itself, and it's like you're going through an avenue of banana trees, and it is the place for bananas, of course. There's some hanging off the tree there. They're still green, need to be ripened, and we have the perfect sunlight for it here on this island. Now looking at this banana plant, this is the banana flower, and I've never actually seen anything like that before. There's a wasp hanging around it, probably after its sweet nectar. Lizards around me everywhere, you could hear them scuttle through the leaves down below. I wondered what that noise was for a moment. And then I saw them, all sides, all the way around me. And now it's getting pretty with the flowers on either side, or more to the right rather, with the hedgerow to the left. And first sight of the beach here. Quite a few people around, and it's not packed. This is how I like it. So this is the first proper glance we have now of Praia da Fajã dos Padres, which is Fajã dos Padres Beach. And here is the restaurant down here with a lovely sea view you cannot argue with. So I might chance a nibble here in a moment. So I'll go right to the end, let you have a look at what it has to offer seating wise. Oh, these must be the VIP seats. And that's heading down to the pier. The water looks absolutely calm. Such a shame I didn't bring my swimming togs. This is just wow. Looks a bit deep there. I don't fancy jumping in. I have an excuse anyway, because I don't have my togs with me, as I mentioned before. Right, I might go and get some grub now at the restaurant just up above there. So here's my restaurant order. It's a tuna sandwich in bolo de cacao, which is the local bread. Let's have a look at it. Looks quite substantial, and it better be, because it cost me $7.50, which is a little bit pricier, but then as you can see there's no competition. I'm always falling off the chair here because if you look, it's mounted all on pebbles and we had lizards just around the wood. So you can leave me in peace, you don't want to see me eat it. So I'm going to enjoy this now. I must say that that tuna steak sandwich for $7.50, oh my goodness, it was so juicy. There was so much tuna meat in it. So it probably justifies the $7.50 cost, because I am stuffed after that. I barely managed to squeeze in a Chinese coffee. Right folks, it's now time for the flying camera. Not allowed. And it's time to head back on the cable car because the last one is at 1800 hours. I can't miss it because we have about 20 minutes to go. Bit of a queue, but it's not as bad as it was at Fajã dos Padres. If you can see firsthand, and that is going up, so I estimate we're about 2 or 3 cable cars away before we get on board. Going up. Here it is, and time to get on for the homeward journey up to the top. I'll grab my seat. Obrigado. Doors closing. And we're moving. See those banana boxes down below? So we say farewell to Fajã dos Padres. We made it safely to the top. Doors opening. Thank you. Muito obrigado, senor. And more fruit for sale. If anyone knows why they're selling Madeira bananas which are so green, leave a comment below because I'd love to know. I bought some yesterday from Continent and they were green. I had to ripen them in the sun in front of the apartment just to give them that yellow tinge so they looked more edible. So I've driven a few more miles down the coast heading west. We're on the sunny southwest of Madeira and we're in the town of Calheta, a place I've never been to, and it's famous for its golden sand. Yes, you guessed it, it's poncha time, people. So I'm at, what's the name of this bar, sorry?
It's Akikalheta.
Akikalheta. Akikalheta. So we're gonna try the traditional poncha. Served with tremoços, I think it's pronounced. If I said it wrong, any Portuguese speakers, please comment below. I'll be more than happy to be corrected. It's actually a bean, it's salted. Buttery taste. A bit hard. Right, proper poncha time. Bottoms up, sold. Not a proper poncha face, but it's an enjoyable poncha face. I love this. Right, you can leave me in peace now. So we're coming up to the fake sand. This is sand imported from the Sahara Desert, the Morocco side I believe, And look what they're doing to it. Volleyball on this gorgeous evening here. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. I'm going to step onto the beach with my shoes on because I couldn't be bothered taking my shoes off. I almost said take my feet off then. And look at the view, the gorgeous sunset. And that'll be setting in less than half an hour. And whilst I'm here, I've got to get some gorgeous sunset shots because look at that in front of you. Oh, you can't beat this. So here goes. Now the problem is if you're shooting straight into the light, you often have problems with the focus. So find something dark to lock onto with the focus if you're using one of these mirrorless cameras, that is. If you're having a phone camera, it does all the work for you. I don't know if you can see that very well, but I'll put the final image right there. So we're walking around the west side of Calheta beach, and there's a few other venues to contend with. I think there's something there on the right, al fresco seating, and the temperature is around 19 Celsius, but it feels a bit warmer. Slight breeze, but it's a comfortable breeze and it's not cold. Now this is the first I've ever seen here in Portugal, let alone Madeira, bungee jumping up from that crane above. And I did notice the crane earlier and I thought there was construction going on. So there it is. This is the other side of the sandy beach, which is separated by that lagoon. It's built in such a way so that the tide can't wash away the sand. And just look at that in the center left of the screen. The golden hour light is hitting the east side of Calheta. So let's walk to the west end of this sandy beach because the sunset is happening right now in front of me. And I know you're gonna love this. Try not to trip along these rocks, or over them rather, and just look at that, people. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the sunset of Friday the 3rd of May 2024, and these are all the onlookers who've come to witness this auspicious event. So that's the sunset over and done with. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of drone footage there. I'm just walking on the rocks. It's just to catch the residue of what's left of the sun. Now it's dipped below the horizon, as you can see there. And that's where I was stood moments ago, just there. And this is me. I guess it's time to bid you my farewells for this vlog. Catch me in the next episode, which will be up soon. So please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'd love you to join me for the rest of my journey here in Madeira, Portugal and beyond. So have a great week and I'll talk to you soon. You take care of yourselves. Until then, bye. And here's the first glance, as close as I can get to sea level for now, of Praia do Fajã dos Padres, the beach here. Praia dos. You can start. Have you started recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take off.
And it's time to head back on the cable car because the next one it's alright, I have it set up now. Alright.